Pam here with Reach. Today we're going to be doing a 1-hour yoga class for you guys, alright? So we're going to start off at the front of our mat. And as we inhale, we're just going to bring our arms up, inhaling, coming into mountain pose, reaching to the sky. And as we exhale, bringing our arms back down. And inhaling to bring our arms up. We're just warming up our arms here. Getting our bodies warm. Inhaling to come up. And we're going to hold here. You can choose to keep your arms like this, or you can choose to bring them together. It's up to you. I like to keep mine separated. It's more comfortable for me. And exhaling to come back down. We're going to bring our left foot back and we're going to face the long edge of our mat. From here we're going to bring our arms out to the side. Bring our arms up as we inhale, and exhale we're going to squat with our knees coming out, following our second toe. Inhaling to come up, exhaling, squatting down, following our breath. One breath, one movement. We want to make sure that our knee stays over top of our ankle and that we can still see our big toe. Exhaling to come down, and on our next inhale we're going to stay on up here. As we exhale this time, we're going to hinge at our hips right here. We're going to hinge on forward, bring our arms down, and as we inhale we're going to bend our legs and come on back up and reach for the sky. Exhaling, hinging at our hips, coming forward, inhaling to come back up to the sky. Remembering to bend our knees as we come back up. This is warming up our arms, our midsection, our legs, getting us all ready for our practice today. From here we're going to come and move back up to the front of our mat. Inhaling, we're going to reach up to the sky. Exhaling, we're going to swing our arms around, come on down, and come into a chair pose. We want to keep our knees above our ankles again. Make sure that you can still see your big toe in front of you. Inhaling to come up. Exhaling to come back down into chair. Remembering to listen to our bodies, only going as far as our bodies will let us. Every day our body says something different. Just got to listen to it. Inhaling to come up. And on our next exhale, we're going to hold our chair pose. Coming up onto our tippy toes. We're just going to hold. Exhaling, coming back down. Inhaling, coming back up. And exhaling back down. And swinging our arms up. Exhaling, coming down, hinging at our hips into a forward fold. Bending our knees and coming straight back up. Again, we're still just warming up our bodies right now. We're going to do one more swan dive and we're going to hold down in a fold. I want you to let you loose your head. Just shake it around. Body get loose. Setting our hands down, coming back into downward facing dog. Coming on down into tabletop position, we're setting our knees down on the floor. Our knees are directly under our hips and our hands are directly under our shoulders. This is tabletop. As we exhale, we're going to roll our backs back into cat. Inhaling, coming into cow. Lifting our bums and lifting our head up, reaching for the sky. Exhaling to cat, rolling our backs out. Inhaling for cow. Following our breath, one movement. From here, we're going to come back into tabletop position. I want you to lift your left leg straight out behind you. Flex your foot like if you're pushing up against the wall. And bring our right arm up, reach wall in front of you. As we exhale, we come back down to tabletop. Inhaling, raising our right leg, pushing up against the wall behind us, and raising our left arm. Again, following our breath, one movement. You can look back at your leg, make sure that it's leveled, and we're not sending it too high or keeping it too low. One more on our right side. And then we're going to sit back down on our heels, come into child's pose. From here, we're going to come into a kneeling plank. And we're just going to do a few push-ups just to warm up our bodies. So we're going to come down, inhaling and come back up. Exhaling to come down, inhaling to come back up. Keeping our back in a neutral position, keeping our butts low. Then from here, we're going to come back into downward facing dog. I want you to walk your hands back up, walk your legs, back up to your hands. Relax your head. And bending our knees, inhaling to come up into mountain's pose. Reaching up to the sky. It's a very chilly day today. We're trying to warm up. Inhaling, bringing our arms back up. And on our next exhale, we're going to come down into a fold. Putting our hands flat on the floor, bringing our legs back into downward facing dog. Coming into a plank, we're going to put our right knee down on the floor. We're going to just rotate your foot out so that it is now perpendicular to your mat. We're going to lay on the side of our left foot, making sure that our hip is directly over our knee. Our hand just under your shoulder where it's comfortable, and reach your left arm up into the sky. Now you can choose to stay here, or if you want to go for a little bit further, you can lift your right and have it straight with your left, and we're just facing up. From here, we're going to lower our left arm, come back into downward facing dog. Coming back into a plank, we're going to lower our left knee this time. Rotate our left knee out, left foot out, sorry. Bring our right foot to align it with our left knee. Again, our hip is directly above our knee. And we're just going to reach up into the sky. And if we're looking to go a little bit further, we're going to lift our left. And coming back into a plank, downward facing dog. We're going to lift our right leg up into the sky, bring it forward, lay our left foot flat on the ground, come on up into warrior one. Exhaling, we're going to come back down, come back into a plank position, cobra, and inhaling to come to upward facing dog. From here, I want you to lift one foot at a time and come onto the tops of your plank. Lengthening our neck, our spine, and opening up our chest. We're going to lift one foot up at a time and come back into downward facing dog. Lifting our left foot up into the sky, bringing it forward, setting our right foot flat on the ground, coming down, warrior one. Again, making sure that our knee is directly above our ankle. As As we exhale, we're going to come back down. Come down into a plank. Push up into cobra. And inhale to upward facing dog. Feeling that stretch in our spine. If you'd like, you can lower your knees down to the floor. Or you can lift them. It's up to you. Whatever feels comfortable. From here, we're going to come back into downward facing dog. Inhaling, we're going to lift our left leg up and bring it forward. We're now in a lunge position. We're going to let our right foot down, flat on the floor. I want you to bring your hands to heart center. And we're going to twist to the left, putting our right elbow on our, just above our left knee, and holding it here. If you're looking for a further stretch, you can place your arms flat on the floor and bring your arm up. Exhaling to bring our arm down, back into downward facing dog. Lifting our right leg up into the sky now, bringing it forward. Back into a lunge position. Inhaling, we're going to come into warrior one. Bring our arms down to heart center. And this time twisting to the right. Again, if you're looking for a further stretch, put your left hand on the floor and your right hand reach it up to the sky. Exhaling, coming back down into downward facing dog. From here, we can lower our knees down and come into child's pose. It's very important to do child's pose whenever you feel that you need a break, because if your body's asking for it, you want to give it that time to recuperate, and then we'll get straight back into it. So at any point during your practice, if you feel that you need to just take a step back, come on down into child's pose and just relax for a little while. Then we're going to come back up into downward facing dog. Inhaling, we're going to bring our right foot up into the sky. Bring it forward. Lay our left foot flat on the ground. Coming up to warrior one. Again, we want to make sure that our hips are square, facing the front of our mat. Our knee is directly above our ankle, and you can still see your big toe in front of you, okay? As we exhale, we're going to open up our hips to the long edge of our mat. Bring our arms out to the sides for warrior two. Here, it's very easy for our knee to start coming with us, so we want to make sure we're pushing it out towards the pinky toes. We're going to lay our back hand on our thigh, bring our right hand up into the sky. Reverse warrior. Lost my balance there. As we inhale, we're going to swing our arms around, come into a lunge. Bring our leg back into a plank position. Come down to cobra. And inhale to upward facing dog. As we exhale, we're going to come into downward facing dog. Bring our left leg up into the sky this time. Bring it forward into a lunge. Set our right foot flat on the floor. And come up into warrior one. Remembering to breathe in and breathe out throughout our practice. As you exhale, you're going to open up your hips to the right. Bring your arms down. And again, remembering to have our knee coming outwards. Laying our right hand flat on our leg. Bring our left up into the sky. As we exhale, we're going to swing our arms around, come back into a plank position. Inhaling to upward facing dog. And as we exhale, we're going to come back into downward facing dog. our left foot flat on the floor. We're going to inhale, come up to warrior one. As we exhale, we're going to open up our hips to the left, bring our arms down to warrior two. From here, I want you to fold your front arm, place it on your thigh, and bring your left arm up into the sky. If you're looking for more of a stretch, we're going to bring our right arm flat on the floor and look on up to the sky. On our next exhale, coming back up to warrior two, we're going to lengthen our front leg, move our hips back, our chest forward, lay our right hand down on the floor, and our left up to the sky for triangle. From here, we're going to bring our arms back down to the floor, bring our right foot back, down into cobra, inhaling to upward facing dog. On our next exhale, we're going to come into downward facing dog. Raising our left foot up into the sky now, bringing it forward. Setting our right foot flat on the floor. We're going to inhale and bring our arms up into warrior one. On our next exhale, we're going to open up our hips to the right. Bring our arms down for warrior two. Again, remembering to bring our leg out, keeping it above our knee, above our ankle. We're going to bend our front arm, place it on our thigh, bring our right arm into the sky. On our next inhale, coming back up to warrior two, we're going to straighten our front, move our hips back, our chest forward, bring our left arm flat on the earth, up, and then our right arm up into the sky. Coming back into plank position, cobra, inhaling to upward facing dog. As we inhale, we're going to come back into downward facing dog. Bringing our right leg up, coming forward. We're going to go deep into this lunge right here for a crescent lunge. Bringing our arms up. From here, we're going to lower our arms to prayer, and we're going to do a twisting lunge. Bringing our left elbow to our right knee. Exhaling, coming back down into downward facing dog. Again, sitting deep into our lunge right here. Bringing our arms up for crescent lunge. Okay, exhale, we're going to bring our arms down. Twist on over to our left, right elbow on left knee. Remember to keep our knee right above our ankle. It's okay if your muscles shake during this. Your muscles are getting stronger, but also listen to your body. Make sure you're not pushing it further than it wants to go. From here, we're going to come back down into a lunge and into downward facing dog. We're going to set our knees flat on the floor and come into child's pose. Coming back up to plank position, exhaling to cobra, inhaling to upward facing dog. Exhaling to downward facing dog. We're going to walk our feet back up, come into a folded position. As we inhale, we're going to come on up into mountain pose. up for the sky. Exhaling as we fold over into a fold. We're gonna bend our knees, come on back up. Mountain. From here we're gonna bring our left foot back a little bit. For a short stance, warrior one. Bring your hands down to your hips. Right here, I want you to feel that you're gonna hinge. You're gonna bring your right leg straight. You're gonna hinge at your hips and you're gonna start to come forward. And you're gonna walk your hands down till you get to your ankle. And we're just gonna hold here for pyramid. Bringing our left foot back up into fold. Inhaling, coming back up. We exhale, we're gonna bring our right foot back this time for short stance warrior run. As you exhale, I want you to bring your hands back to your hips again. Feel it here at your hips where you're going to push your butt back, hinge at your hips to come forward, and walk your hands down to your ankles. And this is, again, for pyramid. Let your neck just hang loose and relax. Bringing our right foot back up in front of us. And just coming into a fold. And here I want you to bring your left foot back. Again, just a modified version of pyramid. We're going to walk our hands forward. Bring your left foot up into the sky. Try to keep your hips squared right here. And as we inhale, we're going to open up our hips a little bit and bring our left arm up into the sky. Seems like I'm having a little bit trouble balancing today. A very cold fall evening. And then from here, you can stay here, or you can close your hips, come forward, and bring your both arms forward for warrior three. And exhaling to bring our arms down and our left leg flat on the floor. Coming into a fold, stretching out our legs. We're going to bring our right foot back this time, again to a modified pyramid. Bring our hands forward, bringing our right foot up into the sky. And we're going to open up our hips to the right and bring our right arm up into the sky. We can choose to stay here or close off our hips and bring our both arms forward. And then bringing our legs back down into a forward fold. Again, this is why we have to listen to our bodies. My body's very cold outside, so it doesn't want to balance as much today. And as we inhale, we're going to bend our legs and come back up into mountain. Reaching up for the sky. And folding. We're going to step back into downward facing dog. Set our knees flat on the floor. Laying back on our feet and coming into downward facing dog. Sorry, I meant child's pose. We're coming into child's pose. Lie flat on your stomach. We're going to bring our arms back by our sides. We're going to keep our head flat on the floor, just to give our necks a little bit of a break right now. We're going to lift our feet off the floor. Lift our hands off the floor as well. And And now we'll lift our chest off for Locus. We're coming into the final phase of our workout today, just to relax. Cool our bodies back down. And from here, we're gonna lay flat on the floor again. We're gonna have you lay with your right ear to the floor. We're gonna bend our left knee, grab our left ankle with our left hand, flex our foot, and just lift our thigh off the floor. From here, we're gonna lower back down, bring our hand flat on the floor and our leg flat on the floor. This time raising our right leg, grabbing our right ankle with our right hand, and lifting our right thigh off the floor. From here, letting our leg come back down to the floor. And just giving your body a moment to relax. We're going to bring our hands forward and come into downward facing dog. Keep calling child's pose downward facing dog. I mean child's pose. Coming back up onto our knees. We're going to make our hands into fists. Put them just right above here. Our tailbone just a little bit above. And we're just going to open up our chest. Just stretch out all those muscles we've been working so hard with today. And from here, we're going to sit back down and come into child's pose. We're going to come to a seated position. Alright, so here we're just going to come into butterfly position. We're going to bring the balls of our feet together. And we're just going to push our knees down to the floor as far as they want to go from here. So we can choose to hold on to our toes. You can hold on to your ankles and kind of put your elbows right on top of your thighs, pushing down. Or you can bring your hands back behind you, push yourself a little bit closer to your ankles, and then sit up tall, straight, and push your thighs down. Here we're just opening up our hips, making our hips more flexible. Enjoying that stretch. We're going to bring our knees back together. Give them a nice little rub. And we're going to bring our legs out straight in front of us, flat on the floor. We're going to bend our left leg. From here, I just want you to lift your leg, bring your knee into your chest. Keeping our back straight, our head tall, our right foot flexed. And now we're just going to bring our knee out. And what we're going to do is you're going to put the ball of your foot in your elbow, in your right elbow. And your right hand just along your thigh, and then your knee in your left elbow, and this is called cradle the baby, and we're just going to rock from side to side. Again, it's just opening up our hips and relaxing our body. It's actually really comfortable too. And from here, we're just going to bring our knee down, stretch our left leg out. Again, standing tall. We're going to bend our right knee, bring our knee into our chest, and just hug our knee in. Keep keeping our back straight. From here, bringing our knee out to the side. Our right foot in our left elbow, and our right knee in our right elbow. And again, just rotating from side to side. Feeling that stretch all along your thigh and your hamstring. I want you to put your knee down, bring your legs out straight. We're going to lay on our back now. Bring our knees into our chest and just hug our knees. We're going to bring our feet flat on the ground, our knees bent, and we're just going to do 8 sit-ups. We want to really work on our core because we want to protect our core, and having a strong core will help us during our yoga practice. Choose to put your arms by your head if you'd like. And as we exhale, we're going to come up, inhaling to come back down. Just enough to lift your shoulders off the floor and bring them back down. We have 2 more to go. Inhaling to come back down. Exhaling to come up. Inhaling to come back down. At this point, I want you to put your hands behind your head. We're going to put our right leg out. Our left knee in. And then bring our right elbow to our left knee. And then we're going to switch. And we're going to do 2 more. 2, 1. Bringing our head back down, our knees to our chest. Hugging our knees and then just swaying from side to side. We're going to put our feet flat on the ground. Our right foot, we're going to put our left foot flat on the ground. We're going to lift our bum and just move it to the left a little bit. Move it to the right. Let your right knee fall over your left leg. Bring your left arm out to the side, your right arm to the other side. And we're just going to feel a stretch right here. Over our right leg and just bringing our gaze to our left hand. You want to make sure that your shoulder blades are staying flat on the floor. From here, coming back into a neutral position, bringing our knees into our chest, hugging our knees, and just rotating from side to side. Stretch your legs out. Bring your arms up over your head. Reach your arms and your legs in opposite directions and just stretch out your entire body. From here, we're going to bring our arms down to our sides. Relax your legs, relax your arms. There as we come into our final relaxation pose, letting go of every muscle, letting them all relax. Let your feet fall where they want. on your breath, breathing in and then breathing out. Let go of every thought that you've had today and just bring your body into a calm state. Imagine these waves of energy just leaving your body. As they flow away, so does all the negativity in your life flow away. And then imagine a bright sun in front of you and the sunlight just coming in and beaming into you. And that's all the positivity in the world coming to your side, filling your life with joy, getting you ready for the day ahead of you or the night ahead of you, whatever time of day it is. And letting your body just relax and release itself of all negativity, of all stress, so that you're ready to face your day. Just spend a few moments here concentrating on your breathing, remembering to inhale and exhale, making your breaths deeper each and every time. Inhaling a little deeper, exhaling a little further. Feel your body melt into the floor. Feel it become one with the floor. As you lay there, there's no longer anything dividing you from the floor. You are one with the floor. Let your mind still come to complete peace and tranquility. Again, focusing on your breathing. Breathing in and then letting it all out as you breathe out, exhaling. I want you to slowly move your fingers and your toes. Wiggle them around. Start to bring that feeling back. Start to bring that awareness back to where you are, laying there on your mat. Start to move your legs and your arms. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and come on back up to a seated position. I hope you enjoyed our yoga lesson today. It was a pleasure of mine to be teaching you today and sharing this moment with you. I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully we'll see you again. Namaste. We'll see you next time. Remember to subscribe to our channel. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram. We'll see you then.
All right, look at me. That's nice. See you next time.
See you next time. Remember to subscribe.